Hello, everybody. On a whim here, and we are continuing with our settlement mod reviews. And today we are reviewing a mod by SKA001 South Boston Checkpoint Settlement. And I have to tell you, I give it a big thumbs up, 4-star rating. And I'll give a brief explanation of why only 4 stars. Two things. That's not made perfectly clear is how to get rid of the audio in the checkpoint, because when you get this checkpoint as a mod or as a settlement, it is right out of the vanilla game. In other words, you got to take out the gunners that are here and eliminate them all. So this could be a mod I think you could load right at the beginning of your game and have a lot of fun with it. Be an easy settlement to acquire. So far, the gunners have not respawned, so that's a good thing. But right above my head, you will find in an image there is a speaker that you will need to delete the audio broadcast that is constantly going. Um, so, what we want to do here is, like I said, this is just a brief synopsis. Following this, you will find a rather lengthy full settlement mod review. I did this during my Friday. Let's see, it would have been what, the 25th, my Friday stream of this mod. I wanted to do a live mod review, so wanted to try it, see how it went. So following this, you'll find a rather historical, in my opinion, review of this settlement as we build it and work through some of the issues. Now, a couple of the issues were there are no borders, and when you go into build mode. So let's do that, and I'll show you. And the other thing was that you don't get any water, so you're going to have to provide for your settlement yourself. It would be nice. And the other thing was is that he should have included a chem station for people who use mods, which obviously if you're using mods, because you'll be using this as a mod, you would need a chem station. Anyway, as you can see, there isn't any boundaries. And in build mode, if you just walk past here a little bit, no, it's not doing, there it goes, right out. So you can see it goes from the nose of this car down this way, roughly. This is just approximate. Somewhere right along the top of these rocks, I think. Down this way. Out into this field, part way. Down this way. The radioactive barrels are active. I deleted the radiation, but I can't delete the barrels. So down to this corner here, someplace, right about here, and then across. Boy, I got a lot of pickup sticks. I'm outside the build area. So let's go back this way a little bit. There we go. So we're back in build mode. There we go. Okay. Just past the end of this car. Around this way. So you can see that it kind of runs at a weird angle. So it runs over this way, out into here someplace. Don't know exactly where. So borders would be a big help. But what I was looking for and didn't find was any water, which was kind of disappointing, but not a deal breaker, guys, by any stretch of the imagination. So, and right past the nose of this car, and then back around down this way. So, it's a pretty good sizable area, about the size of Greentop Nursery, I would suspect. And as you can see, I've been building. And I actually had quite a bit built, and my game crashed during Friday's stream, and I lost all my unsaved work. So, um, like I said, did some building, had some fun. I would strongly suggest that you watch the rest of the video so you can enjoy some giggles and make your own determination. But yeah, I would say this is a great mod to use. And without any further ado, I guess we will move forward um, to the rest of the video. Oh, what I didn't show was that, yes, this is indeed linked settlement. So yes, it does work as a fully functional settlement. I have settlers here, and I would assume based on that, like I said, that the settlement was completely operational as he claims in his on his page. So without further ado, if you don't want to watch the rest of it, by the way, folks, you don't have to. There will be a link to the live video from Friday live stream and a link to Cat of Sushi Cat Gaming or Gamer, I'm not sure which, um, because she was my co-host and it was a lot of fun with her. So uh, let's enjoy the rest of the video. I want to go check out this mod that I have loaded, the settlement mod.
Go and take a look at it.
Yeah, and which is at the South Boston checkpoint, which is right here. Okay. Well, apparently you have to take out the hooligans here to the hell's he shooting me with? Where is he? There he is.
Which is going to be a long series, by the way. That's not going to be short.
Well, I hope so. There's a way to turn this thing off. This announcement thing. Where'd the other guy go? I could have sworn there. Oh, there he is, hiding in the weeds.
They like to do that.
Yeah. Well, obviously the as part of the mod, you have to go through and clear it again. Because I do have the mod loaded, and that is the checkpoint. And I see the workbench over there. Right there, right there.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
So let's take a walk about here just to see what we got here. Because in the game, the back of this has a... oh, there's some interesting stuff that's not normally there, I don't think. Well, normally there it is, yeah. And you get your power armor too. You get another set of power armor out of this. Cool. Let's open up the.
I wonder if the power armor is a leveled set or if it's just something that they've put in there.
I don't know. Let's take a look, see, because.
Emergency message to all
Bats.
soldiers. Emergency South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
We're gonna find out here real quick. I wanted to check out, unlock this door here, and we're gonna go look at the.
Designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food,
Okay, there we
water,
go.
and ammunition.
Okay, what do we got here?
I have
T45.
So I can't hear the PA system at all.
Yes, it's very annoying. Trust me. Well, it's not level specific because it would be. He put T45 in here,
This message will
so which is unfortunate. But that might be necessary for the game. So anyway, so we cleared this place. Let's see.
Well, it's nice that you've got that power armor.
Well, not only that, but you actually have the power armor stand and everything. So,
Commonwealth Army.
okay.
Protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect.
So here's our workbench, and we'll try that in a minute. I'm liking it so far. I don't know how much room we're going to get here.
Please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
So he did a nice job of restocking the place.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition.
Oh, it looks pretty good so far.
This safe
Well, he left it very much that.
Yeah, as it was in the game.
Yeah, and no way to turn off the PA apparently, unless you're going to build mode, probably. I don't. I
Yeah,
don't see any. I
probably.
don't see any switch to turn off the radio. Uh,
Is it on the is it on the terminal?
oh, maybe South Boston checkpoint. Let's see.
Coordinates are available.
Did I miss something? No. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly the same as it is in the game. So far,
Checkpoint has been
it's
designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is
I
currently
can
stocked with
imagine
additional
having the
food,
PA system
water,
going
and
on
ammunition.
on all the time will drive a few people mad.
yeah. Well, there's got to be a way to silence it. Maybe once you go into
Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from
see any controls. We're working on it, folks. We're working on it. I'm trying to get. Okay, not here. Nothing in the building here to shut it off. Like I said, it may be able to do it in build mode. I mean, it's a good place to put a settlement because you're in between the castle and some other places. But like I said, a lot of settlements mods, I would not use them unless I was finished the main quest line because a lot of them have little iffy thingies going. Let's see. Let's check this terminal. See if maybe it's gone here. Nope.
You
Okay.
might want to let the mod author know if it doesn't switch off, like when you go into build mode or anything like that.
Right.
You might want to let the mod author know that that would be incredibly annoying.
Yes. Okay. So we don't know where the borders are yet. We're going to go into build mode here in just a moment. And but I just wanted to take a look around. To me, it looks like the standard. Literally, this is really cool because, if I'm not mistaken, this is pretty much exactly the way you find it in the game. All he did was add a workbench.
It looks like quite a nice place to have a settlement as well.
Well, we're going to find out here, guys, real quick. Come on. There we go. I don't see any borders.
No, I don't see any green out there either.
So he doesn't have a border on here. So let's just get an idea how far did he take it. Well, we're out to the road. Now, we don't want to get too close to that place because that's full of mutants. And I do respawn down there. Oh, there it is. I'm out of workshop mode right there. Okay, so let's head over this way. Yeah,
So a couple of little bugs then. Yeah, to report back to the
mod
model,
author.
so-
Well, a lot of since I got the scrapping mod, scrap everything mod, I can kind of gauge where it is. But it's like this is out. See, I'm outside build right there. Okay, so we're going.
Yeah.
So we're going up this way. This is in build mode. So scrap that guy. All of this is, but oh, that is too. Okay. So it seems to run at an angle over to that corner. We could put some posts down if you like. I mean, that's what I did at another place. It's just I put some posts in, lamps or something, and
around where the build order is. Where the build boundary
yeah.
is.
Oh. Okay, let's go over here. I'm looking to see if there's any water that we can build on. Oh, wow, all the way over here? Oh, right there. So right in here someplace. It kind of goes up this way, it looks like. Yep, that car's still in. Can we go this way? How far can we go? Yep, right. Oh, the nose of this car. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's not good. And this is not. Oh, it is scrappable. Okay, did I miss something? So this tree is not, though. Okay. We'll check this out. Continue checking out this mod. I wanted to do a live mod review. So, type of thing. And then I'm going to edit footage down and come up with like a little 10-minute 15-minute video using this footage tomorrow. So, but what I have found in doing these, now see, these beds are not showing up. So we're going to just store them. Oh, that one I can't. That one I have to scrap. Okay, let's scrap that one. And since it's not seeing the beds, right? What's this? Ooh, Fat Man, cool. Yeah. Okay, let's store that one too. Oops, we don't want to. Okay. I'm gonna see what.
So you had a lot of fucking around with your audio then.
Yeah, it became quite an issue, and so yeah, you're using
Filmora.
Filmora. How do you like that?
I really like it.
Do ya?
It's really intuitive, really easy to use. You can buy little packs to go with it. They're not exactly cheap.
Yeah.
You can load in your own music. If, say, for instance, you had some, free to use music that you wanted to use, you
Yeah.
can load that in. Really, it's just a case of drag and drop. It really is.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It is so simple to use. I think when I bought it, a year subscription was, I think it was like 45 quid.
Yeah.
So it's not, I mean, yeah, okay, if you go in and you're like, right, I want to buy this and I want to buy that and I want to have these overlays and, then it can get expensive.
Right.
But just using the base stuff,
Yeah.
for Filmora, honestly, I've had no complaints at all.
So it's worth the $40 or whatever it is to buy it, or $60. I forgot what it was.
My personal opinion, yes, it is absolutely worth it. If you're going to be making, like I make, at least 3 videos a week. Not counting any additional videos I do for Fallout or anything like that,
Right.
because there's an if then. Yeah, if you're making videos and you have to do editing and stuff like that, my personal opinion is yes, it's well worth it.
So this is an odd-shaped area. But basically, oops, I think I'm out of it. Nope, that's a beacon. So basically, it's from right about here over to the road. Runs at an angle down here someplace.
I wonder, because a lot of the times when they put the borders in, they select one of the borders from one of the other settlements,
Right,
from
that's-
what I can tell.
Yes, that's by
But
default.
I wonder what settlement they've got the border.
Well, that's a good question. So it does run down along this way. Let's see here. Out to the road. Just outside the boundary right now. Yep, there we go. So it runs at a weird angle here. Over to the nose of this car. Back down this way. Somewhere. I don't know exactly where. But this is all within the build area. And then it goes from somewhere right about here back across this way towards the road. Over here.
But yeah, I'd certainly contact the model
Yeah.
about the PA system and the putting the actual boundary lines, the visible boundary line.
Yeah, you might not
on
have figured
settlement.
that out yet. Let's since I'm out of this real quick, let's go find. Let's load up the mod list. Yeah, I don't see any way to turn off the PA unless you probably delete the speakers. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, the speakers are quite often just a sort of visual thing. They're
Yeah,
not
they don't have
actually
any function
connected.
exactly. So it might be, I don't know. It doesn't say it in his description. Let's take a look. And we scrapped a few things which would be in the workbench. I noticed I didn't see one. I don't didn't notice a chem station, which, in my opinion, if you're building a settlement mod, you got to put in a little bit more than just a workbench, because the workbench doesn't. Where is it? Nope. South Boston checkpoint. Here it is. Oh, he doesn't even have his name in this part. I'd actually have to get out and go to the main mod list. It says supply line, settlers, attack, central, 100% working. That's all it says. So I can't really tell you more than that, other than we can get his name. I will have it in the review itself with a link. If you saw any of my mod reviews.
Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away
Well, that's the
from
thing. Where are the speakers? You know, I mean.
this message. Will repeat.
So we did add some stuff here. So we scrapped some stuff, and so it should be in here. Sure. So, oh yeah, there's a lot of crap in here. Oh, that was nice of them.
from what I've seen with like over PAs and stuff like that, Bethesda often have them playing through a radio, which they bury in the ground, or you know they bury sort of somewhere where you can't actually access it.
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint for aid. Coordinates are available in your
Okay, let's go back into build mode here. I think it's a pretty good size settlement, if you ask me.
The checkpoint has been designated as a safe house. in case
Yeah, it
of
looks
enemy
pretty
invasion,
good. Can
and is
you
currently stocked with
build
additional
in this
food,
building
water, and ammunition.
and that? it's
we're
like,
gonna
yeah,
find
put
out
things
here.
down.
Yeah, we're gonna find out here. We just well.
This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members.
But see, that's what I'm saying. See, none of these beds are being recognized. So I'm sure the solution is you simply store them.
This message will repeat.
We got a weapons workbench, no chem station though. Okay. You want to know if we can build in here, right? What would you like? Well, we can put down some beds now that we took those out. See what happens.
Yeah, it's like whatever you want to put in. It's just, you know, it's a good idea to show whether or not you can actually build in a settlement and stuff like that.
Yep.
Particularly in the buildings, because
A lot of times what happens, I have had...
Please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint for aid. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
Okay, we got 2 beds. That worked.
This checkpoint has been designated as
yeah,
a
it's
safe
like they
house
don't
in case
sink
of
through the
enemy
floor.
invasion,
Nope.
and
Okay.
is currently stocked with additional
So that's
food,
working.
water, and ammunition.
Which is nice. I wish we had these bunker pieces where you could actually make
This
these
safe house
bunkers.
is for military personnel only. In your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water,
Pro tip,
and ammunition.
guys: if you're building and you want to use a container,
Store the
that's
one that's
already-
there.
yeah.
Yep. Or
no,
scrap
it's
it.
like I was gonna say I've had to actually scrap them. Storing them doesn't seem to have done anything for me.
Oh, okay. Alright, so anyway, the reason why I just made that save is I'm going to delete this speaker just to see if it... I don't think it will, but we'll find out here. Everything. So,
Yeah, you don't really want to do that.
no, I don't. Well, let's just store it. Oh, see, it's not even an identifiable item, so there we go. So we'll just see if it repeats now. So the next part of my test is to put up a settlement beacon and see what happens. So we can scrap out some of these barrels, I guess. We don't really want a car in here, do we? Yeah. Store the car. Some concrete going. See, this one has the holes plugged. I wish somebody would put that one in the frickin' thing where the concrete holes are filled. That would really help. So, you know, and I guess we can scrap the body here. You notice
Excuse
that
me a moment. Sorry about that. I needed to rid myself of a lung.
Okay, there you go. Oh, guess what? I deleted the speaker. It deleted the audio. Apparently, so that did seem to solve the problem.
Ah.
No.
Hey, you've got scrap anything on there as well then.
Oh yeah. So, one of the things that I have found about some of these settlement mods that I've been working with is that a lot of times they get kind of glitchy, and what you do is you make your save, fast travel away for a day. I don't know if it needs to be a day, but I just do it automatically. I fast travel away to like Sanctuary and sleep for 24 hours or whatever, and then come back, and a lot of the glitchy seems to be resolved. So, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea that you get the road here. There is no water that I can find.
There are water purifiers that you can just put in the ground now though, which
Well, there is,
good thing.
and I cheat. I use the Vasa tank, so which I like, and it seems to if you depending on what you do with it, it seems to fit in quite nicely. But what we need right now is a chem station, probably, because I need to make parts. And I probably will not have, I don't have the stuff need. Oh, there it goes. Maybe I do. No glass. Oh, rubber, that's easy. But it's kind of cool. I mean, you got a trailer that you can, several trailers that you can use to convert to living quarters. You know, you got enough, not a lot of scrap wood, but that's, you know, since you're using mods, I would assume you would have the appropriate mods necessary. It's odd that there's no glass. No glass in the general vicinity, it looks like, either. Okay, crap. Let's go run over here real quick. I was just coming over to say hello to my new neighbors. You're writing down all these notes, right?
was that meant to be?
No, just being a smart ass bitch.
It's like, did you just call me a bitch?
Yeah, I did.
Fair enough. How?
I can't help myself sometimes, you know. It's just the
Okay,
way I
yeah,
am. I'm just surprised I'm having so much trouble finding some freaking glass. Yeah. And what's kind of nice is that he actually used, because you don't have to worry about being able to fast travel here because it's already a fast
Yeah,
travel
so-
spot. So you get the fast travel and have at it. So which is kind of cool. Because one of the problems with a lot of
it's a pre-built location, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's already in the game.
it's already in the game, so you don't. He just made a already existing, which this is why I don't understand why people seem to have a lot of issues with doing the settlements. That's probably not making any sense at all. Here's somebody walking behind me or something. But anyway, oh no, it's gunshots. So, but anyway,
There's a couple of little things which I think personally could be done a little better.
and
Yeah, actually having a visible boundary
would be nice.
is one of them. Dives brought up that there's no chem station here or no cooking stove or anything like that.
Now the vertibird just crashed in my front yard.
I had that happen to me at Abernathy. I was just passing through and suddenly there was a vertibird just like falling down on my head.
So now you know why you. Wow, that was interesting. Came in the door and flew out the window. I'm trying to build a settlement here, and I've been under attack and trying to find borders. My truck blew up. I got a vertibird crashed in my front yard. Oh, well, that's just going to take the despawn. It's going to kind of fucks up your settlement plans, don't it? Nope, there goes another one. Yep. Maybe not a good place for a settlement. I don't know. What do you guys think? Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, Kat. What were you saying about...
I'm just laughing at the mayhem that's going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
right now.
So this is where you put the workbench, which is kind of a strange place to put it, but it works, I guess. And I want
But
to...
at least you can have your little work area out the back there, like you normally do.
Yes. And you do get a set of power armor with it, so because this I've already taken this way, but it's only T45.
That Linus is like, looks nice and quiet.
Put in a chem station first, and then build a beacon and see if we can get some settlers in here just for grins.
But yeah, we were talking about the, because they're only like minor issues, really, aren't they? I think in his description he should say whether or not, how to get rid of the PA system, because that was
Really annoying.
from what I could. Yeah, I was going to say from what I could tell with the chat, that
Yeah.
was really annoying.
It was.
So he should have put in the description that if you scrap the speaker,
Yeah, it gets rid of the audio. That would have been nice. Okay. So I've dropped my
Yeah.
chem station. This is really bizarre. All this stuff is.
having a chem station at the very least, a chem station here
Yeah, because
would be nice.
Yeah.
Although, like you said, he's kind of just put in a workstation and the build boundary.
Yeah, from what I can tell, that's basically all there is here. And oh, this is nice. We get a sniper rifle and some sandbags up here, and a dead ghoul or a dead body or something here. There we go. Skeleton. The scrap the skeleton mod thingy, man, it's freaking wonderful. I really, really enjoy being able to scrap the help me out here. Scrap the
Corpses?
thank you, corpses. Yeah. You know, some days the brain will not engage, folks. Okay, so where are we gonna put our?
That's alright, Guy. It took me a second to think of the right word as well.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so where are we gonna put the beacon?